Hello everybody and welcome back to Make Beauty Forever, my beauty channel. So today I have a sexy smoky eye Halloween look. For all of you out there that didn't want to go with like a costume look, here's just a sexy grown woman smoky eye look. Now I paired it with two different lips. I paired it with a soft pink lip with Max Cream Cup and a bold edgy look with Wet n Wild's black Halloween lipstick. If you are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, stay tuned. Okay, now as usual, I've already done my brows off camera. So what you want to do is you want to begin by priming your eyes with a primer. I use NYX high definition eyeshadow base. This base is really good. It usually doesn't crease. It is long lasting. My eyeshadows don't move when I use this base. And I'm just going to apply it to the lid. And I'm only going to apply it to the places that I plan on putting shadow on. And I'm just taking my finger and blending it outward from the inner tear duct outward to the outer corner of my eye and upward into my crease. And I'm blending it and trying to make sure that it is seamless and there is evenly distributed on my lid. And next, I am adding a little strip of tape just so I can have a nice sharp edge over there when my shadow is all done. And next, I am going to use NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. This is just a white eye pencil. I like to use this as a base when I want to make sure that my shadows are very pigmented and I'm getting the full color payoff. I like to double up with my bases. So I am just taking a Eco Tools eyeshadow brush and just applying that to my lid. And again, I'm just gonna make sure it's all even and looking the way I want it to look. Next, I am taking another NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Dark Brown. And I am just going to take that pencil and make a couple marks along my natural crease line. And this will just help define that crease a little bit, and it'll also help to blend out the black going into my brow bone highlight. And I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk angled crease brush and just blend that out. I want that to look very seamless. I don't want any harsh lines or any little dots. So I'm just going to blend it and blend it and blend it and blend it until it looks about right to me. Okay, so next I am taking my Sonia Kashuk tapered crease brush. It's a 109 brush, and I'm just going to dip that into my shadow, which is a Max Brown script, and I'm just going to take that and put that also in my crease area above that dark brown, just to kind of create a nice little transition color from the brow bone highlight to the dark brown. And I'm just using a sweeping motion from the outer corner of my eye all the way up to the inner crease. Just sweeping it back and forth. Now I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow in black. It is a matte black eyeshadow, and I am taking my Sonia Kashuk brush. I went so quickly. That was a small shader brush, or it may have been a medium size shader brush, number 106. And I'm just going to pack that color onto my lid. And because it's a smoky eye and the base is black, I'm just gonna put it over the whole lid, and I'm just gonna pack it on as much as I want it to. I'm gonna pack on as much as I need for it to appear the way I want it to look. So I intentionally want a black lid. So I'm just gonna pack it and pack it and pack it and pack it until I get as much black as I want. Probably the blacker the better. And I'm still just patting away. Pat, 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 pat. You always want to apply your eyeshadow with a tapping kind of motion, never a swiping or rubbing. You just want to pack it on. Just tap it and pack it on, and just continue to do that until you get the color that you desire. Now I just wanted to add that the tapping packing motion is just for the lid. Just for the lid, ladies and gents. Just for the lids. And I am just going back in again with that dark brown. After putting that black shadow on, I decided that my crease wasn't pronounced enough. So I'm just going back in with that dark brown, taking that same angled crease brush and just blending it out. Now, as you can kind of see, I'm also taking it into the black a little bit because I want this to be a seamless look. I want to make sure that everything just kind of gels and runs in together. I want to make sure that there's no separation between the shadows, so I'm going into that black and just pulling it out a little bit. I don't want any harsh lines or any spaces in this look, so I'm just making sure to try and gel everything together. So the next step that I'm going to take, I'm going to add my brow bone highlight. I am using my BH Cosmetics 28 Neutral Eyeshadow Palette, and I am using the really light color, the top row of the shadow, the second shadow from the left-hand side. Right here, this is all just your judgment. Whatever if you have a favorite brow bone highlight shadow that you like to use, feel free to use that. I switch up because I haven't found one that I just really am in love with, so I'm still trying to find one. And I'm just taking an Eco Tools eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going in and creating my brow bone highlight. I am keeping it, I concentrated mostly right under the arch, and then I go in a little bit towards the inner corner of my eye. But you do whatever works for you. Next, I'm getting ready to apply my glitter. I am using an e.l.f. eyelash glue, and I am using my Hobby Lobby glitters, and I'm using like this bluish blackish glitter. So what you want to do is take your glue, your adhesive glue, and just put it. I put mine in the middle of my lid. I didn't want to cover my whole lid with glitter, so I just did in the middle. You want to make sure that it's just on your lid. You want to make sure you don't go up too high and get it all in your crease, because that's gonna be kind of bad. That's what I did, and my lid was sticking to my crease, and it was just bad all around. So just make sure that you get the glue on your lid and not on your crease, or else it's gonna be really aggravating and irritating. But if that's what you want to do, feel free. Do you, girl. But I just dipped my brush in my glitter, and I just packed it on to my liking. And now I'm just making a crazy face. So here I decided to just go ahead and do my face on camera. I applied my lashes and my liner off camera like I usually do. And right now I'm just applying my concealer. I did speed it up a little bit. I don't want this video to take forever. Right here I am using Black Radiance BB Cream and Honey Amber. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk face brush. I think it's a 202. Not really sure. And with the concealer that I use MAC's Studio Fix Concealer in NW44. I like to go and conceal any darker portions of my face first which is usually under my eyes and around my chin area. And right here I am doing my highlights. I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer and Toffee. Didn't want that much of a dramatic highlight. And I'm just going under my eyes. I'm going to do the bridge of my nose. I'm going to do a small little area of my forehead. I'm going to do the area between my nose and my upper lip. I guess you call that the cupid's bow. And I'm going to do a little small area under my chin. And next I'm taking a Soho beauty sponge and I just wet it a little bit, and I'm going to go in and blend that highlight out. And I'm just going to blend. Blending is the key. And of course, if you guys like what you see thus far, please rate and subscribe. Next, I'm going to set my highlight with Ben Nye powder in the color Topaz, and I'm just adding that under my eye, and I'm going to take it down the bridge of my nose, a little area on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and a little area under my chin. So the areas that I highlighted with my concealer, I'm going to go back in and set it with this powder. I didn't set my under eye as much as I should have. I should have went a little lower, but I didn't, and you may want to go a little lower and make sure you put it on all areas that you put that concealer on. And I'm just taking a blending brush right now and just knocking off all the excess powder and just blending it in so I won't look all crazy. Now, if you're a darker skin lovely like myself, you may want to use Topaz. You may not want to do banana. Banana might have you looking all ashy if you're taking pictures and whatnot. So you may want to try the Topaz. And here I am doing my contour, and I am using Black Radiance face powder in the shade Rich Mahogany. Now you probably won't be able to tell much of a difference. I went really light-handed with that e.l.f. stippling brush, but I don't do that much highlight contouring anyway because I already have these sideburns and it just looks kind of crazy sometimes. And I'm just taking that sponge again and blending everything out. You guys, I'm still working with my lighting. I have some soft boxes, but I'm still trying to figure out placement for them. So just hang in there with me. I will figure it out. I did this at night, so I really needed the extra lighting. And right now I'm just going to contour the sides of my nose. And I'm using a Black Radiance blush. I'm just going to pop a little bit of color on those cheeks. And this is just a high definition brush that I got in a set from Walmart. I really like this brush. And I'm just taking that sponge again and blending everything out. And I think right here I was adding a matte MSF in dark to kind of take the shine off there. And this is the finished product. And this is with me wearing the soft lips. I did MAC's Cream Cup, and I did NYX's Rose Pink or Rose lip liner. I filled my lips in, and I used cappuccino on the outer part of my lips to line the lips. Now, if this is too soft and just too safe, then stay tuned so that you can see the whole lip look. I think this would be good for Halloween if you just kind of want to do a little something for Halloween. I added a black lip. This is a Wet n Wild lipstick that I got from Spirit of Halloween store. I think it looks better than I expected. I thought I would look kind of weird wearing black lipstick, and I just used the black liner. I lined my lips and I filled them in a bit, and then I went in and put on my black lipstick. If you guys like, please rate, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope everybody has a really spooky and really safe and fun Halloween. Be beautiful, you guys.